Well, hey there. Welcome, OldBayCraps. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my layout. I decided to go just a few minutes or a minute early because I just want to acknowledge some news I found out earlier today. You'll see it right next to between the OBC live rollout and the D8 table notice for tomorrow night. It is a picture of Darth Vader. So we just heard the news not too long ago that James Earl Jones at 93 has passed away. He passed away actually last night. And I want to give a big shout out to his family and prayers to his family. This is a big one from the childhood that he will be sorely missed. He was a huge part of my childhood in the 70s and 80s. And I thought it would do great to honor him with a profile of Darth Vader on the layout. YouTube may strike me on it, but there it is, you know. So prayers to James Earl Jones. We're thinking about you. Love you. Thank you for all you did for cinema. All right. We are back, and we are doing a little bit of, I'm going to do a little bit of the all 7 set into the right hook. So the opposite from where I'm at. I'm at stick right 2, and I'm going to be throwing them into the hook. I've been playing around it with for the last few days. I know that like Big AZ, he calls it the TST, and he actually uses it at the casino. I am considering using it at my local casino, Hollywood Casino in Perryville, which I can't stand that casino, but it's a very bouncy table. I have no luck with any kind of rolling I do, whether it's from stick left, stick right. I think the only thing that you can do at that casino is possibly just throw the all 7 set into the hook and pray for a little bit of a miracle run, which may happen. It happens. That's why we throw the all 7 set on a bouncy table. So I'm throwing it towards the bouncy side. I'm going to be throwing it into the hook, and we'll see if we can make some money. All right? So let's go over to the table here. Just want to show you real quick. I am throwing from stick right 2. I have a $1,000 bankroll. We will be playing the ATS. It's a $10 minimum table, but we'll go over that in the rules. So let's go over the Crapsee rules real quick, and then we will say hi to some people that have come in. All right. So here are the rules for tonight. You have a starting bankroll of $5,000. It's a $15 minimum table, $5,000 max bet, $250 max hop and hardways. It's 10 times odds. You also have, I believe, 3 $4,000 rebuys, but that's it. Just 3 rebuys of $4,000 each. You only pay the vig on the win at Old Bay's house, and at my house and my layout, no matter, even though it says the 2 and the 12 pay double, that's BS. On Crapsee and in this house, it pays triple on both the aces and midnight. And that's how we do at this house. So let's go back over and say hi to some folks. We've had some people come in. Let's go back over here. Boom. There we go. All right, let's go up into the chat. So I want to welcome everyone to a Monday night. Jerry says, hi from the Lionheart in Georgia. We did confirm that he is a Jean-Claude Van Damme fan. His favorite movie is Time Cop. I love that movie too. That's a great one. So welcome, Jerry. Then we had Seth come in. Hey, everyone. Thank you for showing up, Seth. Appreciate it. Then we had back-to-back Kevin. I couldn't type in the box Kevin Squared, so I wrote it out. Kevin Squared showed up. Back-to-back Kevins. Blue Jay Way, Kevin Scott, Dice Whisperer. Thank you both for joining in. Coffee Land says aloha, everyone. Vagabonds joining us. Hola. ¿Cómo está? All right. Jerry's giving us a little bit of Van Damme is so much better than the Ham, Steven Seagal. If you want to see something funny, go watch Steven Seagal on, was it Cops? He did a version of like Cops where he was a cop, and it's freaking hilarious because he is so overweight and out of shape. It's unbelievable. Then we have Bill K. Good evening, OBC. I can't even say, I'm here I'm trying to say ABC and it says OBC because I'm an idiot. Howdy to you, sir. Thank you for showing up. Randy Hill, good evening to you. Then we had Mrs. Big Money coming in. Aloha, everybody. Oh, we're double teaming you, Craig. There you go. Kevin Squared taking us down. Then we got Mr. D8 Duracell. Hit that like and subscribe, everybody. Oh, yeah. So Jerry's sharing with us that so did Ed Cranepool, who was of the '69 Mets. He must have also passed away. They'll all be missed. That's right, Duracell. We're doing the TST. You got to believe. I don't want to take anything from Big AZ, so that's all I'm not gonna say those letters tonight. I'm just saying all 7 set into the hook. How about that? Brian P came in. Welcome, sir. David Brock, hello to you. And Uncle Hoku, tie leaf power to all. Let's go. We need some of that leaf power. I wish I had it on a slot machine, but we'll take it on the Crapsee. Sounds good to me. All right. Let's go back over here. Let's get some bets set, and then we'll get to rolling. All right, $15 minimum table. I'm going to do the ATS right here so that I make sure that it's kind of out of the way. I can't guarantee the dice aren't going to come over here and smack over here, but at least we'll put the bet right here just to keep it out of the way. Let's go ahead and do my usual come out, which is a $20 pass line. And we'll do a $20 world bet. And that's it. I'm all set. So let's go ahead and go over to Crapsee and lock some people out. We got 36 active on the table, 27 playing. Here we go. Here's the first roll. And I didn't even get the dice out. Let's pick it. There we go. We're dropping chips. We're dropping chips. Get your life right, OBC. All right. Let's dump them out. Let's see what we got. We're going to take the square pair. They're supposed to take us anywhere. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Stick right 2. This is the first one. Let's go. We'll start with the 4-3 on top. This is a 4-5-3-2. Into the hook. And we're starting off with a square pair. We just said that. Square pair. We picked the square pair. We're throwing the square pair. All right. 8's going to be the point. This will come down. We'll start off with just an inside bet. 80 inside. We'll start off soft on the pass line. Let's mark the 8. All right. And I'm not really doing too much changing of the dice set. However they land is kind of what I'm starting with. So since it was a square pair, I'm going to go back to the 4-3. The 2 is on the front, so it's a 4-2-3-5. So it's going to be changing all around tonight. There's a 3-1-4. And I didn't even put it in Crapsee. Holy crap. Give me a second, guys. I got to put it in the roll tracker. I don't want the roll tracker to be delayed. All right, first roll was a square pair. 8's the point. I didn't even lock you out for the second roll. My apologies. Locking people out now. We'll get our life right. It's a Monday, people. I'm telling you, I got so much in my head, and the news of James Earl Jones really shook me a little bit. All right, 3-1-4. 4 easy is now in. Second roll is in. It's now in the tracker. All right, we're bringing the dice over here so you can see them. Let's mark the 4. We're going to do a field bet. We're going to lock people out properly. Here we go. Welcome, Joel. Glad you can make it. Here we go. Roll number 3. All right, we had a 1-3-4, so we're going with the 1-4-6-3. And we got a double D-Gen. That is going to be a hard 6. All right, let's wrangle those dice over here. That's a no fielder. We're going to make 35. We're going to drop a nickel, get some whites. And we're going to take the reds, make it to 42. And we'll grab there and there. All right. Oh, we didn't mark the 6. Let's mark the 6. Here we go. Now we have a rhythm going. Here's the next roll. Hope you're ready. So basically I'm making the all 7 set however the dice come back to me based on the left die. There's a 6, 3, 9. The Franks. The soft 9. It's a neener 9. It's a field number. We don't have anything in the field. That's okay by me. There's the 3. There's the 6. Mark the 9. We got 25 on it. That's going to win 35. Let's go ahead and take it to 50. And let's just go ahead and we'll grab a C&E for 6. And we'll rack the rest. All right. We are moving along, singing a song. Hit the button. Welcome, Frida. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate you stopping by. As we said earlier, hey, Joel. Welcome. Thanks, everybody. Here we go. All right, we got a 415 truck and camper. Let that 415 get into the roll tracker. Mark it. All right, we're going to lose a C&E. We're going to win 35. We already have the 6 up to 42. So we're going to take the 5 to 50. And we'll just rack 10. And we'll grab another C&E for 6. So again, however the dice come back to me, the left die is going to be the lead die. So like the 415, I brought back a 4614. So it's going to be, the 4-6 is going to be the left die. So I need to match it up to make it an all 7 set. So it's going to be a 4-6-3-1. That's how it'll work. That way I don't have to repeat myself. Yeah, Monday Night Football and craps. Welcome, Christopher Nix. Is there a better combo? I don't know. Did we get that 5 in there? We did. Here we go. And we got another 415. The dice split and went everywhere. Again, it's a bouncy table. It's a bouncy table. Well, we'll take it. There's the 1. That was a 4. There we go. Look at, how about those stick skills, huh? Been working on that. All right. We're going to lose a C&E. We're going to get 70. Let's grab our hard ways. Not that we've thrown any yet. But we're just going to rack that first 50 or 70. Well, we're racking 50. We used the 20 extra for the hard ways. So I'm going to grab my final. I have one more white chip, so I'll go one more time on the C&E for 6. That's 3 and 3. All right. Dun 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 dun. Bam 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 bam. So much stuff is happening right now. My brain is like on the fritz. We got 48 active, 41 playing. Here we go. We got football. We got the sad news of James Earl Jones' death. That's why we got Darth Vader on the layout. And we are ready to shoot. Here we go. And we have a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8, and that is going to be the point. Now, we're starting off small, like I said. So let's wrangle in those dice. There's the 6. There's the 2. That's a frontline winner. We're going to lose the Heart 8 and the C&E. We're going to win 20 on the pass, 30 on the odds. We're going to take this back down. We're going to leave this at 42. But we're going to reduce our 5 to 35 and our 9 to 35. Bring back our Heart 8. And we're going to rack 100. And now we're just going to shoot for the moon. We'll pick up some other things. Let's go for a $15 world bet. And let's get some red. And we'll go with a $15 field bet. And I'm all set. And Marble Fork is pointing out there have only been 2 hard ways. And you'd be right. One established the point and the other was a hard 6. Here we go. This is the come out roll. We're staying with the all 7 set for the come out. Doesn't mean we're not susceptible to different kinds of numbers. That was sort of a lower throw. It's going to be a midnight. That's what I'm talking about. You never know. You just never know. That's going to be a midnight on the come out. Good news is we're going to lose, well, I guess you can call it a bad news. We're going to lose the pass line, but nobody gives a crap because we're going to win in the field. And we have a $15 world bet. That's $3 on midnight. 3 times 26, that's going to be 78 to keep the bet up at 15. All right, we're going to take it. Let's take the world bet to a quarter. And we'll take the pass line to a quarter, and we'll bring the rest back to the rack, which is going to be 73 back to the rack. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Here we go. We're still in the come out. And that was a little bit off to the left, but it's going to be a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. Now, I should have kept my field bet up, but I didn't. 5-4-9. 9 is going to be the point. We already have it marked. Let's move this over to the 8. You know what? We'll drop $1, take it to 36. And again, we'll go 50 on the back end. And let's do a field bet. And trust me, I am handling the dice just with my right hand. I am not exchanging dice between hands because you can't do it at the casino, so you can't do it here. All right, here we go. And that's going to be dice off the table. Too tall to call. It landed up here on the shelf above in the rack. That'll come down. That is a no roll. That is a no roll. We'll try that again. Here we go. And there's another square pair. 8 will be the point. That's a hard 8. Actually, we already have a point at 9. Dum-dum. Sorry about that. We already have the point of 9. So the square pair is just extra sauce for us. There they are. We're going to lose the field, but we're going to win 45 on the hard way. Up top, we have 36. That's going to win 42. We're just going to exchange it out, take it to 42. We're going to press all the hard ways. And we're going to bring 61 back to the rack. And now we have 3 whites, so we're going to do 3 chances at the C&E. Here's our first chance, $6 C&E. If we were able to hit the midnight, then we're capable of hitting the other horn numbers. You all agree? That was a high throw. It's going to be a hard 6. The double D-Gen. Back-to-back hard ways. There it is, hard 6. C&E comes down. We pressed up our hard ways. We have 10 on it. That's going to win 90 on the hard way. Up top, we got 42. That's going to win 50 for 1. We're going to go ahead and take it off of the 6 because we're going to go ahead and press the 6 up to 90. And we'll rack the green. We're going to go ahead and press the hard ways again. And we'll bring back up our C&E. And I'm all set. So whoever said Monday Night Football, Christopher Nix, you said Monday Night Football. Not only do we have Monday Night Football, we have the passing of James Earl Jones, which, you know, I'm going to have to watch the Star Wars trilogy this week. Maybe throw in some Rogue One as well. And then we also have, if you're a wrestling fan, you got Monday Night Raw. So we got it all tonight. All right, here we go. That was a high throw. Hit the bumper. It's going to be an ace deuce. We needed that. Ace deuce, 3 craps. That's going to pay for us. Mark it. All right, we have a C and E. 3 on the E, 3 on the C. 3 on the C is going to win 21 minus the 3 on the E, so that's going to win 18. We're going to go ahead and press it to take it to a $16 C&E. That's 8 each. 8 on the E, 8 on the C. Yeah, Field of Dreams, Jerry, you're hitting right on the spot, man. I love that movie. And that is a big, huge role that he had. All right, we're going into Crapsee. We're going to lock everybody out. And they're popping like popcorn. It's going to be back-to-back ace deuces. Back-to-back 3 craps. And if you're part of the AC crew and you were in AC last week, or the week before, actually, before Labor Day, Lou, everybody knows Sweet Lou. Lou hit 6 ace deuces in a row. It was insane. All All right, we have a $16 C&E. That's 8 on the C, 8 on the E. So 8 times 7 is 56, minus 8 is 48. We're going to do 50 for 2. And now we'll take it down to a nickel each, and we'll rack 56. And we're going to do $3 on aces and $1 on yo. Just cuz. Just cuz. I have not seen Our Field 2. I will have to check it out. There were actually a handful of movies of his, especially from the, I think he had some movies from the 60s I have not seen. But yeah, does anybody know the fun fact of how much he actually made to do the voice of Darth Vader in Star Wars? It'll surprise some people. Anybody knows? Put it in the chat. I'll give you 10 seconds to answer the question, and then I'll give you the answer. I'll give you the answer after this roll. How much was James Earl Jones paid to do the voice of Darth Vader in A New Hope? And there's a 6.2 Duracell Easy 8. 6.2, 8 Easy. All right, we're going to lose the horn, the C&E, the hard 8. I think we have 42 on it now. So we're going to win 50 for 1. Let's go ahead and also take the 8 up to 90. And we'll do a C&E. And we'll split the hard 8, the hard 6 with the hard 8 a little bit. And the answer to the question was James Earl Jones was paid $7,000. $7,000, which at the time sounded really good to him, just to do the voice over of Darth Vader. Isn't that amazing? I'm sure he might have made 30 million cents, but he got paid $7,000 to do the voice. Here we go. All right. We got our 6-8 pressed up to 90 each. Got some hard ways pressed up. We got a C&E again. And we got a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9, otherwise known as the point. That's right, Jerry. He made only $7,000 for that. Pretty wicked. All right. C&E goes down, but we're going to win a quarter on the front, 75 on the odds. Let's rack 125 of it. We'll bring the quarter up for the world bet. And let's go ahead and reduce. Take the nickel off here. We'll grab a nickel out of the rack. That's 10. We're going to do the buffalo bet, which means our hard ways are working. This is the come out roll. Here we go. All right. Everybody's locked out of Crapsee. This is the come out roll. And there's a 6.2 Duracell Easy 8. 8 will be the point. All right. We're going to go ahead and add a quarter to that, make it 100. That's where we're going to go behind the line for 100. We'll go back up here for 35 on the 9. This will all come down, as well as the hard 8, because we were working it. Let's split the hard 6 with the hard 8. And let's go ahead and we're going to power press this 9 to 75. All right. I'm all set over here. Man, I was moving furniture yesterday and I threw my back out. It feels better today, but every time I sit for a long period of time, boy, does it hurt. Hurts to stand up straight. I think I pulled a muscle in my abdomen and my back, and my right hip's hurting. I'm telling you, once you're 50, man, you feel it. You feel it. Here we go. Oh, we lucked out on that one. That hit the first row of diamonds in the hook. But it's going to be a hard 4. The 4 came hard. There we go. Hard 4. We have 10 on it. That's going to win 70. We now can pick up, hey now, come over here. Don't you be rolling away from me. Let's grab the 10 and the 4 for a quarter each. And we'll press up to 10 each on the hard ways. And we'll rack 10. Does that sound fair? All right. Sounds good to me. Here we go. Locking everybody out in Crapsee. So again, as I'm picking up the dice, I'm not changing whatever the left die lands on as they corral them. I'm only changing the second die to match what I need to for the all 7 set. Here we go. And that's going to be too tall to call. Landed on top of the rack. We're landing in the rack. That is a no roll. Sir, don't pick him up with your other hand. Just your right hand, okay? Thank you, stick person. Thank you for treating me with kindness. Here we go. And we have a 5-1 mixer, the 6 easy, which feels pretty good because that was a pressed up bet. We were at 90 on that one. There's the 5-1. We're going to lose the hard 6. Let's split the hard 8 with the hard 6. We have 90 on it. That's going to win 105. We're going to go ahead and rack the black. But let's go ahead and we're going to throw down 30. And we're going to take it to 120. And let's go ahead and, since we're hitting hard ways, we'll keep the hard ways pressed. All right, I'm all set. Here we go. All 51 players are active and playing. That's awesome. Everybody's playing. We got lots of people in the green too, and we're not talking just in the green. We're talking in the tens, in the 10,000 range and up. Pretty cool, man. Here we go. And we have a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. Haven't hit a 5 in a while. I remember hitting those back-to-back 4-1s. And now we've hit the 3-2 Justice Gen 5. We have 35 on it. That's going to win 50 for 1. 4 change. Let's go ahead and power press it, sorta, to 75. And we have 4 whites, so now we're going to start our little adventure of the C&E for 6. I'm all set. Here we go. Locking people out of Crapsee. And there's a 5-3 easy 8, otherwise known as the point. Winner, point winner. 5-3 easy 8. All right, that is a winner. We're going to lose the C&E and the hard way. We're going to split the hard way with the 6. We're going to win a quarter on the pass. And we're going to win 120 on the odds. Let's rack all the green. We'll rack the black. Let's go ahead and press the hard ways. Take the hard 6 and the hard 8 up to 15 each. Let's go ahead and take the hard 10, hard 4 up to 15 each. We'll bring a quarter on the world bet. We'll go ahead, put 15 on the NE7, make this a buffalo bet. And we're all set for the come out. Where's Marble Fork? We need those elusive numbers, man. First, we need a little bit of love for the Chiro. And then we need... Where's Waylon? Waylon comes in here, I know I'll hit some kind of a double-digit number in the box. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. 3-2, that's a no fielder. 3-2. There's the 3. There's the 2. Oh, that's the come out. So 5 will be the point. This will come down. This button will come off. We already have the 5 marked. We're going to move this 75 actually over to the 9. And we're going to take the 9 to 150. So we'll put minimum bet on the 8 of 30. And we'll do 50 behind the line again for the 5. And we have 3 white chips, so we'll start 3 times doing the C&E. Wow, Lou's already off to the cage, man. You got it, Lou. You come in, you get out, and that's all you got to do. All right, locking everybody out, because I can't just go in and come out. But definitely, maybe if we were in AC together, I might walk with you to the cage. So there's the mid-mo-yo 6-5 Chiro in the house. Thank you, Chiro. There's the mid-mo-yo. Now that happened, I threw the dice. They were together, but then one die started going downward and the other one hadn't come down yet, and they landed on top of each other before they hit the hook. All right, we have a C and E. 3 on the C, 3 on the E. 3 on the E is going to be 45. Minus 3 is going to be 42 to keep the bets up where they are. So we're going to go ahead and do what we did before. Go right to a $16 C and E, 8 on the C, 8 on the E. And we're going to bring back 32 to the rack. And we need to mark the yo. We're also going to do a field bet for 15. And I'm all set. Here we go. We're coming over here, locking people out. Now we got an ace deuce, 3 craps. So our little C&E gambit worked again, going from a $6 C&E to a $16 C&E. So we hit the 2-1-3, which we already have covered in the bonus. That's going to be a double winner for us. We're going to win 15 in the field. All right. We have 16 on the C and E, so that's 8 on the C. Again, that's 56 minus 8, which is 48. Again, we'll do 50 for 2. And let's do this. Let's look at us. We're going to 28. So that's 14 on the C and 14 on the E. That's a $28 C and E bet. We're going to take these reds, go to 35 each on the 4 and 10. And we'll take back 50 to the rack. Not bad, not bad. Here we go. My bets are set. We just hit the repeater on ace deuce. All right, we're going over to Crapsee, locking people out. Taking a sip of water. And there's a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. That's a neener winner in the field. I was not playing it. That's no matter because we moved our 5 earlier to the 9. There's the 5, there's the 4. We're going to lose the C and E. But we have 150 on the 9. That's going to win 210. We're going to rack the 2 blacks. We'll keep the 9 at 150. And we'll take this. Let's go ahead and take the 8 up to 42. There's some whites. Now we have 3 more whites. Here we go. C and E for 6. Boy, there's an elusive box number up there, isn't there? That is an elusive box number. Does not want to be hit. And there's a 6-2 easy 8, the Duracell 8. That's an 8 easy. It almost was a different number, but because the die, the 2 came off the wall, but the 6, as soon as it hit it, somehow came over and smacked the 2. And it almost changed to a you-know-what. All right, we're going to lose a C and E, and we're going to lose the hard 8. But remember, we just took it up to 42. So that's going to win 50. Let's go ahead, 50 for a buck. Let's go ahead and take the 8 up to 90. You know what hasn't been hitting? This 6. This 6 has not been hitting. We're going to reduce it to 60. And take this 110 back to the rack. Let's rack that black chip. All right, let's bring up the hard 8 for 15 again. And here's another C and E for $6. Man, are we looking for that 10 or what? Well, welcome, 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 Mr. I know what I'm doing when I'm at the table. Mr. Clay himself. By the way, if you all don't know Clay and Lou, and you really should, for those that do, these guys on, was it Wednesday? I think it was Wednesdays, right, guys? It was either Wednesday or Thursday. These guys got at the table for the coffee run at 7 a.m., okay? I went, had a day, had a nap, had dinner, had lunch or whatever, came back down to the table. Guess who was still at the table? Lou and Clay. They hadn't moved for 12 hours and hadn't eaten either. That's how dedicated of a degen they are. Kudos to them, man. All right, here we go. And we got a 3-2-5. That is Justice Gen. That is also the point. There's the 2. There's the 3. We're going to lose the C&E. Puck is going to come off. We're going to win a quarter on the pass, 75 on the odds. Let's bring back our world bet. And let's bring back our Buffalo bet. So the hard ways are working on the come out. Everything else is off. And I'm all set. Clay said dinner cost him $2,000 and he missed my 5-point fire bet win. That was Thursday evening. Then that was a Thursday. That was crazy though, you guys being there all day. And I left because I kept losing at the table. So I was like, I'm taking my 130 and I'm going to go upstairs and cry. Go have dinner. Even tried to make more money at the slot machines with my rewards points, which didn't amount to crap. Came back down with the 130, and that's when I threw the fire bet. All right, this is the come out roll. Here we go. And we got a 5-3 easy 8. 8's going to be the point again. So I couldn't hit the, what did I have, the 8 at 90? I think I did. All right. We're going to go ahead and reduce the 9 to 50. We'll take the 5 to 50. This all comes down. Button comes off. Let's do 100 behind the back for the 125 for the 8. And we have 2 whites, so let's go ahead and do our C&E for 6. And we are still looking for that Old Bay bushel number. Practical says, nah, we don't cry. No, we sort of do internally, maybe. Maybe we don't show it on the outside. All right, 8 is the point. Here we go. Whoa, and for the first time in I don't know how many months, I just threw it off the table. You know what? We're going to ask the stick person for same dice. Same dice, same dice. So give me a second. I'm going to bend down with these terrible knees I got. All right, we got same dice. Here we go, we're setting up. Here we go. Oh, wouldn't you know it, there's the 5-2. Son of a bitch. Maybe I should have asked for different dice. Right? That's a PSO, folks. That's also a 28 roller to start this night off. Not bad, not bad at all. All right, maybe I should have taken a second and said, whoa, let's take a breather. Good thing I reduced, you see me reduce that 9? Yeah, I did. You got to go on gut sometimes. However, we still had about 500 on the layout, by the way. We had our hard ways up to 15 multiple times. Only hit it once or twice. Could not hit a 10. Unbelievable. So if you guys know anything about craps, which I know a lot of you do, we're probably going to have to hop the 10s, right? All right. Hey, we actually made bank there because I started with a $1,000 bankroll, and everything to the left here is all profit. So let's put this away. This is our, let's color this up to a black chip. So our bankroll is in the back, and we're not touching it for the rest of the evening. All right. So now this is our new bankroll. And let's get some reds. We'll get 75 in reds. We're going to go 10, 5, 10 this time on the ATS. Let's go $20 pass line. Let's go $20 world bet. And we're going to hop the 10s for a quarter each. Why not, right? Why not? And let's get a field bet for 15. This is a $15 table. So in actuality, if it's a $15 table, no, it's fine. I can do a $20 world bet. If it was a $25 minimum table, you couldn't do a world bet for less than a quarter or a field bet for less than a quarter. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. Shooter number 2. Yeah, that last roll didn't have much arc to it. We got ourselves a mid-mo-yo. That's a good number to start out on. 6-5. Mid-mo-yo. Chiro said, let's have some fun. We threw 4 yos last Thursday, or Friday, on the D8 table. And we have the D8 table tomorrow night, as you see on the screen, at 8 o'clock. All right, we have a $20 pass line, or a $20 world bet, but first, we're going to win 20 on the pass line. We're going to mark the yo properly. We're going to win 15 in the field, and we have a $20 world bet, which is going to be 4 on the yo, which is 11 times the bet, or 44. Let's do 45 for 1. And let's take the world bet up to a quarter now. Let's do a buffalo bet for $5 each. And we'll keep our field bet out there. And we're still going to bring 50 back to the rack. Not a bad exchange. I kind of like that. You know what? Let's go ahead, and this time we're going to hop the 10s for just 5 each. And our hard ways are working on the come out because it's a buffalo bet. Here we go. Trying to keep our fingers dry here. And there it is, the Old Bay bushel, hard 10. Great thing about that is that we hopped it and we were playing the buffalo. And so 10 is going to be the point. There's the Old Bay bushel. Man, where were you 1 shooter ago? All right, 10 is going to be the point. We're going to lose the world bet and the any 7. We're going to win 35 on the hard 10 because we were working the come out. We're going to win 15 in the field, and we're going to win on the hop, on the double Old Bay bushel hop. That pays 30 to 1. So that's going to win 150, 155 and down. So altogether, That's a $200 win right there. Minus what we lost on the world bet and the, so it's a $170 win. Not bad. Let's press our hard ways to 10 each. Let's go ahead and grab the inside for 110. And we're still going to rack 115. And I'm all set. We don't have any odds. Should we add odds? I think we should add odds. Again, let's go small, $10. Let's mark that 10. Here we go. Thank you, Jerry. I just saw your message of nice roll. And what did you say, Clay? Clay said, I may have gotten sick to my stomach if you were able to set the 6th point. I can imagine that, because that would have been a $5,000 hit for me. Yeah, that was crazy. And I'll tell you, the thing was, I tried to, you know, I needed the 10, and I tried to change the set from a 6-2. What did I have? I had a 6-2-3-2, which is how I made the point of 4, and we just needed the 10. And I tried to change it to a 6-5-3-5, and that's when I 7'd out. I think I made the point a different point, not the 10. I think it was a 9. And then I 7'd out on a PSO, I think. But nonetheless, that was an awesome, awesome toss. Wasn't much. Wasn't much because it was only an 18 roller. And apparently I made the 5-point fire bet within 12 rolls. So 4 of the points were buckshots. Crazy. Here we go. And there's a 6-2 Easy 8, the Duracell Easy 8. There's the 6. There's the 2. We're going to lose the hard 8. We're going to win 35. We're going to drop a nickel, get some whites, take the reds, go right up to 42. And we're going to take the 9 up to 50. And we'll rack 3. We got our $3, so we're going to go ahead and go back to our C&E, and we'll split the hard 6 with the hard 8. Let's mark the 8, and away we go. Good night, Olivia. Thank you for showing up and saying hey to your pops. Appreciate it. Yeah, Clay says just setting it is worth an additional 1,000 with a lay. You got it. You know what? I should have laid the 10, but I don't like laying one side of the ATS. I'd rather lay if it's the only number needed, like a box number is the only one needed altogether. Because I'd rather win half of an ATS than nothing. But, all right, here we go. I will be back tomorrow night for the D8 table, throwing the underhand toss again, the 3-2-3-2 underhand toss. But for tonight, we're going with the all 7 into the hook. Here we go. And there's the 6-4-10. We hit the point. Couldn't hit 10s for shit earlier. Now we're hitting 10s like they're going out of style. And there's the 6-4. We hit the point. All right, we're going to lose the C&E, the hard 10. Puck comes off. We're going to win 20 on the pass, 50 on the odds. We're going to put our 20 right on the world bet. Let's bring our buffalo back for 5 each, all around the horn. There we go. And we'll do a field bet of 15. Here we go. Yeah, I know it was a fire. I'm just speaking of the, we tried to hit an ATS earlier. We just needed aces and a 10. That's what I was talking about, Clay. Sorry for the confusion, folks. Sorry, folks. Oh. All right. And there's a midnight, all the dots in all the spots. That's the second time we've hit midnight with a world bet out there. Mark the 12. We're going to lose the any 7. We're going to bring that back up. We're going to lose the pass line, but we're going to get 15 in the field. And then we have a $20 world bet. That's going to be $4 on midnight. So let's see. 3 is 78. 98. That's $104. We'll pay it in green and whites. And we'll take this up to a quarter. We'll make it 30. Let's make it 30 on the world bet. Let's bring 20 back on the pass line. Let's increase our field to 20. And we'll bring 84 back to the rack. We got plenty of white chips to play our C&E gambit. So we'll do that after we establish a point. This is still the come out. Yeah, pretty sweet. Laying the fire bet, yeah. That would have been amazing though. Still hitting the 6 point would have been amazing. I know Lou's done it. I've never done it. But that 5 point was something special though. I just wish I wasn't all the way down as far as I was when I hit it. My goal is to do one of those kinds of things when I'm already up for a trip. Here we go. There's a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. 9's going to be the point. We're going to lose the world bet and the any 7, but that's okay because we're going to win it in the field. So we got a little bit of compensation back. So we'll do a quarter for a nickel. And we'll rack that temporarily. 9's going to be the point. Quarter on the 10, quarter on the 4. Let's split the 9 to the 4 and 10. Let's go 80 behind the line. Oh, and we just hit the small. Holy crap. I wasn't even paying attention. So making the 9 the point, we just hit the small. We got 10 on it. That's going to win 300. So that's 310 and down. We're going to rack the black. And because we haven't hit anything on the small side, none of the downtown numbers, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to turn my bets off for a roll. So the only things active are the point, the pass line, and the odds on the point. Everything else is turned off. Pretty cool. That is the tall. Thank you very much. Oh, you were on the, when Lou hit the 6 point fire bet, you were on it, Clay. You laid to win an extra 1,000, 2250 win on the fire alone. That was awesome. Yeah, Lou must have been hot as hell, man. I forget what they said, how many rolls he had, but that's still amazing to hit a 6 point fire bet. That is unbelievable. Obviously for the money, for a nickel, which it costs you 15 to play the ATS, but a nickel to play the fire bet, and the fire bet pays way better if you can hit it. Although I think it's harder to hit a fire bet than it is an ATS. But maybe it's not. Maybe I'd like to see the the statistics on that, on which one gets hit more often. I imagine it's the ATS because the 6-point fire bet itself has got to be so hard to hit. All right, here we go. And there's a 3-1-4. 4 easy. Now we turned off our bets, so we're not going to make anything on that. We only would have made something if we had buckshotted the 9. And that's perfectly fine. We also didn't lose our hard 4. But now we get to mark the 4. Let's take our button off. And we're ready to rock and roll. Oh, now big money's going to the cage. You're very welcome. Thank you for playing. And Papa Chops is joining after a hot walk after dinner. Well, get in there, sir. We started the night off with a 28 roller. Oh, he didn't hit the 6th point, but set. Okay, I got you. So Clay's saying Lou didn't hit the 6th point, but set the 6th, which opened the opportunity for the lay bet. Gotcha. Again, you're very welcome, Big Money. Have a good night. Thank you for playing. All right, here we go. We turn our bets back on. And again, a too tall to call, went up into the rack, which just means we got to get closer to the wall. That's a no roll. It's a no roll. Here we go. And there's a 4-2-6, the first one of the night. The first lumber number. 6 easy. There's the 4-2. We're going to lose the hard 6, but we're going to win 35. We already have the 8 to 42. So we're going to take 2 out of our rack, go to 42 on the 6. You know what? We'll replace the 6, the nickel, with the quarter on the hard 6. And let's go ahead. We got some whites. Let's go ahead and bring up our $6 C&E. We need to mark the 6. Here we go. Appreciate y'all joining tonight. At one point, all 51 active players were playing on the table, which was awesome. And there's an ace, deuce, 3 craps. So we're definitely starting to hit the downtown numbers. But we still have not hit aces today. But there's the ace, deuce. Mark it. We have a C and E. That's 3 on the C, 3 on the E. So minus the 3 on the E, that's going to win 18. Again, we're going to go ahead and do our gambit and take it up to $16. And we'll bring 8 back to the rack. And we'll do $2 on aces. And why not? We'll just hop the 5s for $1 each, just for fun. Hop in the 5s. And we have a yo, mid-mo yo. So our C&E gambit worked for the third time tonight. There's the mid-mo-yo. We already have the 11 marked. We had a $16 C&E. That's 8 on the E. So 6 on the E is 90. So that's 105. That's 120 minus 8. That's 112. We'll pay it with a black chip. And we lose the aces straight up. That'll be 112 right there. Do we have enough? We do. Let's color this up to a quarter, and we are back to the $28 C&E. That's 14 on the C, 14 on the E, and we're racking a black. Love that. All right. Here we go, locking everybody out of Crapsee. Oh, back's starting to hurt already. I did hurt it yesterday, so I'm only doing myself a disservice. Dice went off to the left. We saved ourselves. It's going to be a 5-3 easy 8. That could have been much worse since it did not hit the hook at all. And barely, I don't even think it hit the back wall. But we got a 5-3 easy 8. We're going to lose our little hop here. Again, we could not hit the pressed up gambit on the C&E. That's the second time we've gotten it to a $28 C&E. All right, we do have 42 on the 8. We're going to lose the hard 8. But that's going to win 50 for 1. Again, we're going to go ahead and take it to 90. And here's our $6 C&E. And this time we'll do the same thing we did with the hard 6. And we'll bring back the hard 8 back up, but this time for a quarter. Here we go. Locking everybody out. And there's aces, baby. We needed that. We needed that. There's aces. Marble Fork was like, where in the world are my dots in those spots? Well, they're right there, baby. All right. Let's pay the C&E. Again, we're going to win 18. Again, we're going to take it up to $16. We're going to rack $8. And let's see. Let's reduce our hard 6, hard 8 to 5 each. We'll keep them working. We'll keep everything working, but let's lay the 5 for 300. We'll bring 75 back to the rack. Let's see. Let's reduce this down to minimum bets. So we'll bring another 72 back to the rack. And we'll go from there. So we have a $16 C&E. That's 8 on the C, 8 on the E. Our hard ways, we came down to 110 on the 4, 6, 8, 10, and we're laying the 5. And yeah, that's what we're doing, peeps. Here we go. Welcome, George. Appreciate you stopping by. Here we go. And we have a mid-mo-yo. So we didn't hit the 5, but we did hit our $16 C&E gambit, which is the 4th time tonight we've hit our gambit.
There's nothing scheduled today.
Siri, no. Anybody talking to you?
Okay.
Come on, there was a 5. There's the 5. There's your mid-mo-yo. We had $16 again on the C&E. That's 8 on the E. That's 120 minus 8. That's going to be 112. We're going to rack that black. And we have enough to go to our next level on our gambit, which again is going to be $28. That's 14 on the C, 14 on the E. Here we go. Good rolls tonight. Good rolls tonight. Feeling good. Here we go. And we did it. We hit the 5, even though we laid it. We hit the 4-1 truck and camper. That is the all, folks. That is the all. And it was a bad roll that gave it to us because I hit the bottom bumper. I don't condone hitting the bottom bumper if you're setting dice or if you're just randomly tossing. But there she is, the 4-1-5. We're going to lose this layup here, and we don't even care. This will come down as well. So we're going to lose $328. But that's okay because we just hit the all. There's the 5. That's what we needed. We had $10 on the small. That's going to win $300. 310 and down. And the nickel is going to win us $750. Our first purple chip of the night. And that, my friends, is a 1,065 hit. Minus the 300 on the lay, which is an 865 hit. Not bad at all. Let's rack the purple and the black. Let's bring up $50 on the 5. Let's go 16 on the C and E. That's 8 on the C, 8 on the E. And here we go. Thanks, everybody. Oh, he's going to the cage. You're welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Here we go. Wow, we got some people about to reach 100 grand. That is awesome. Congrats to you all. There's a 5-3 easy 8. It's been a good number to us tonight. I see some more people coming in here, so we'll say hi to them in just a second. All right, that was an 8, so we're going to lose the C and E and the heart 8. We got the 8 for just 35 on the 30, but we're going to go ahead and grab a quarter out of the rack. We're going to power press it to 90, and we'll bring the heart 8 back. And let's start that C and E gambit again because it's just too damn fun. We've won on it 4 times. Yeah, 75,000 going to the cage. I don't blame you at all. You can buy a truck. You can get your Dodge Ram 1500, 2025 Ram 1500 truck, crew cab, brand new, whatever color you like, and still have money for a steak dinner, and still have spending cash, or just building your bankroll. Here we go. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to get some water in just a second. And there's a 4-2 easy 6, the lumber number, the 2x4, the 6 easy. All right, we're going to lose this and this. We're going to win 35. We're going to do the same thing we did to the 8. We're going to throw down a quarter, power press it to 90. Now we have 90 on the 6 and the 8. Let's bring this back up and bring our $6 C&E gambit back up. And I'm going to lock you all out and grab some water. I appreciate that, Jerry. The Terp is on fire. Well, K. Fisher, I don't know if you knew, but I actually went to the University of Maryland, so I am a Terrapin. Go Terps. I know they lost to Michigan, but it wasn't until late. Tough loss, tough loss. All right, here we go. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. We're power pressing everything right now. So we'll take it in stride. I'll go back to the chat in just a second. I saw something catch my eye. All right, we're going to lose a C&E. We have 50 on it. That's going to win 70 up top. We're going to power press it, so we're going to grab 50 out of the rack. Exchange it for a black chip. We're taking the 5 to 150, and we're going to press our hardways to 10 each. Here we go. Oh, nice. Dice Whisperer and K. Fisher all went to the University of Maryland, College Park. I was there. I graduated. I was there from 95 to 98. Graduated in 98. Here we go. Kind of a short roll. It's going to be a hard 8 square pair. I don't know if you're looking at the dice right now, at the dice chart. We've hit, this is our 12th 8 tonight. Our 12th 8. We're only on shooter number 2. There's a square pair. Let's start over here with the hard 8. We have 10 on it. That's going to be 90. Up top, we have 90. That's going to be 105. You think we're done? We're not done. We're going to go ahead and take it to 180. And we're going to take the hard 8 up to a quarter. And we're still going to rack 90. Because it's been a while since we've racked anything. And we're going to start our little gambit again. There's a $6 C&E. I'm all set. Yeah, Fear the Turtle, man. Here's a funny story. Oh, you graduated in 78. I graduated 20 years after you. Wow. And thanks for saying awesome, Roland. Pretty cool. So here's a fun fact. I'm sure Dice Whisperer and K. Fisher found out about this too. But they have a statue on McKeldin Lawn Library, which is a gigantic courtyard area in Maryland. And at the top, near McKeldin Library, right in the center, they have a statue of Testudo the turtle, and it's a huge statue. And everybody rubs its nose for good luck on testing. And I was told, because one of the years I was there, I think it was the first year or the second year, they were remodeling it and they put a fence up around it so nobody could touch it. They said the average GPA went down almost half a point on campus. And then when they finally restored Testudo statue, they took the gate down, everybody started rubbing its nose again for good luck, and GPA went back up to where it was or above. It was a pretty cool story that something like that would affect the entire campus's GPA. And there's a hard 4, the double deuce. The hard 4. Back-to-back hard ways, love that. Love me some back-to-back hard ways. I've never actually parlayed a hard way before. I should try it sometime. We got 10 on the hard 4, that's going to be 70. Up top, we got 25, we're going to win 50. We're going to go ahead and pay the VIG. That's the first time we've hit like a 4 or 10 as an actual number. So this is the first time we're paying a VIG on it. We'll pay the dollar VIG on the win. Take it to 75, power press it to 75. We're going to take the hard 4 to 25. And we're still going to rack 55. And let's bring back our little C&E gambit because it's fun. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. K. Fisher graduated in 88 for you. So 78, 88, and 98. Wow. Somebody go play Keno. Somebody go play Keno. Get those numbers. Here we go. We've got 73 active in Crapsee, 46 playing right now. I want to thank you all for coming out here. That was kind of a high throw. And that's going to do it. They pop, when you throw them too high, they pop like popcorn. That's going to be a 6-1, 7-out. That was a 20 roller, so we had a 28 roller and a 20 roller back to back. Did we make some money? You damn right we did. You damn right we did. And we hit the all on that one, and that was a 20 roller and we hit the all. All right, let's bring all this down. We had a lot on the table there. Couldn't believe we couldn't hit the 9. That was weird. Again. All right, we had 2, 6, 7, 701 on the layout. Now we put away, if you remember, we put away our initial bankroll of $1,000. So all that we were playing with was with profit. So right now we're going to put another $1,000 in our rack that's going home with us. There's another 1,000. In fact, we'll take the other 300. Let's do this. We're going to take these greens, color them up to 2 more blacks. That's going to be 1,500 we're going to put in there. So now we're at least going home with 2,500, 1,500 profit, and we're going to play with the remainder we have of greens and reds and whites. See if we can't turn it into something else. All right, let's reset the ATS. This time, let's go for 25, 25, 25 on the ATS. We'll still go 20 on the pass line because that's what we do. And let's get some reds. There's 25 in red. We're going to do our buffalo bet. Hardways are working on the come out. And we'll do a $25 world bet. All right. Can we do any more damage tonight? Let's see. Wow, Jerry made 19,000 on the all. That's awesome. I think that the top you can only make up to 21,000 on it because you can only max bet 100, 100, 100. So as far as I'm concerned, that's 15,000 on the all and 3,000 on the small and tall. So 21,000 is the max you can make on it. I think that's it. All right, this is shooter number 3. And we're almost up to 50 rolls. We are not veering from the all 7. It's changing all around, but it's different combinations of the all 7. But we're continuing to throw it into the hook. And that's our first come out 7. Wow, our first come out 7. That actually hurts us on the ATS. Because we went 25, 25, 25. We'll try 20, 20, 25, 25, 25 one more time on the ATS. It's a push on the whirl. It's a push on the buffalo bet. We're going to win 20 on the pass line. We'll go ahead and just, let's take $10 out. We're going to press the pass line up to a quarter. Press the world bet to 30. But we're going to have to take out 75 more to repay the ATS. Here we go. That was a come out 7. Right. The only other thing you'd make more on is if you have the higher payouts on the ATS. In some casinos, it's 34, 174, 34, or 175, 34. You're absolutely right, George. Forgot about that. Thank you. All right, here we go. This is why it's cool to play and roll out for you guys and have people who know their stuff in Crapsee or in the live chat, because they've been to tables, they have more experience than I do, and they're able to tell you what they've experienced, and it's awesome. Thank you, George. And we have an Old Bay bushel, hard 10. That's cool. We'll start off with that again as the point. I believe that's the point. That's been the point. That was the point after we hit the ATS. 10 was the point because we couldn't hit it. Or the first time we tried to hit the ATS and we needed a 10 and we couldn't hit it. All right, this is going to come down. Any 7 is going to come down. We were working our hard ways, so we're going to get 35 for the hard 10. Now 10 is the point. Mark the 10. We'll go back in with what's been working all night long, which has been 110 inside. We'll do a $6 C&E gambit again. I love we've been, what does Ed call it? We've been tiptoeing into each shooter. I love it. You know, George may be able to answer that. I have not been around enough tables to know. I have seen, I don't know where I saw 34, 175, 34. I can't remember. All the ones that I go to are typically 30, 150, 30. So I'm sure somebody knows where they're like that. There's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. So I feel good we hit an inside number. There's the 3. There's the 2. Mark the 5. We'll lose this. We're going to win 35. What I like to do is take the reds, put it on the 6. Let's get some whites. Take it right to 42. Take the 5 to 50. And let's do our C&E gambit. And we are good to go. What's the SOR? SOR is 17.0. SR is 12.8. Jerry wanted to point out. Harris and Chester. Oh, hey, Larry. Welcome. Sorry I didn't see you pop in there. And Kay Fisher says all MGM properties are the lower odds. And then George from CY says the original ATS was designed to pay out like that. Casinos gradually lowered the payout odds for 2 reasons: easier math and higher profits. Thank you, George, for we got our little Crapsee or Craps history lesson today. Appreciate it. And there's aces for Larry. He wanted to see him. There's the aces, 2 craps. So we hit our first C&E gambit. Pretty cool. There's the other one. Mark the aces. We have a C&E for 6, so that's 3 on the C, minus the 3 on the E. That's going to win 18. So now we're going to take it to a $16 C&E. And we're going to rack 8. So that's 8 on the C, 8 on the E. You don't have to shut up, George. You're dropping knowledge, man. We don't mind when people drop knowledge. You're the experienced player. I've only been playing this for almost 3 years. 2.5 years. There's a 3-1 easy 4. So we're actually going to lose money on that one. But that's okay. We should have been playing the field as well, but we didn't. We're going to lose 21 on that. Let's go ahead and bring our C&E back up, but let's go ahead and also bring up a quarter in the field. And we never brought up our odds on the pass line. Let's do that for 10. And we have been hitting the hard 4 tonight, so we'll bring that back. And we're all set. Here we go. Oh, so I'm locking you guys out. I might have to do a little tiptoe to the floor to crack my back. Wow, that was a beautiful shot. They landed excellently next to the hook, but it's going to be a 5-2. But I guess we were due for a short roll, right? We were due for a short roll. That is the first shooter that we did not make any money. Now, does it follow suit for Old Bay in the real world scenario? Yes, it does. Anytime I have forgotten my odds on the pass line and I went and added them after the fact, I always 7 out. It sucks. All right, we pretty much have one more shot with the remainder of the bankroll we have that we're playing with, because we're putting away 1,500 profit automatically. So we have just a little over 200. We have $279 left to play. So let's get some reds. I knew the 20, 25, 25, 25 gambit on the ATS was not going to work. Anybody could have foreseen that. There's 50 in red. Let's go back to 555. 20 on the pass line. 15 on the world bet. No buffalo bet this time. Did I put the 7 in? I did. All right, there are the dice. You can see them for yourself. There's a 7 out. All right, this is the come out roll. Get your bets set for the come out roll. Yeah, Lee shows up, just got here and hit the red one in one fell swoop. It happens, man. But our SOR actually went up to 18.0, if you can believe that. And our SRR went up as well. So go figure. All right, here we go. That's the one thing about this all 7 set in the hook. It really does depend on your arc. Too high of an arc, too low of an arc. It's got to be that 45-degree angle. There's an ace deuce. That's good for the come out. 3 craps. Oh, it's right. It's that until you throw again. I got you, George. And shout out to Craps Nation for the tracker. Love the roll tracker. All right, we're going to lose the pass line. Let's mark the ace deuce. We have $15 world bet. That's 3 on ace deuce. 11 times the bet. That's going to be 33. Let's take the red, bring it down to the pass line. Let's take the green, take it up to the world bet. And let's do a 3-way for $1 each. Here we go. Here we go. There you go. The SOR dropped from 18 to 13.8. There you go. All because of an ace deuce. But it made us money, so we don't care. We don't care. This is the come out roll. It's going to be a 5-3-8, which has been one of our numbers that keeps coming up as the point. Whether it's a hard 8 or a 5-3 easy 8. 8 is the point. All right, this will come down. You know I've never hit a 3-way, by the way. Never. I've never hit it. Mark the 8. No sense in trying something new. Let's start out the same way. This time we're going to start off with 30, 30, 30. And we'll do this, the gambit, C&E gambit for 6. 3 on the C, 3 on the E. I love that, Jerry. I got to put that up there. That made me laugh, man. He says, I'm just enjoying watching you throw some awesome shit. Appreciate it. It's been real fun tonight. I love rolling out for you guys. If you care to and you haven't done so, hit that like and subscribe. Always appreciate that. There's a 3-2 Justice Jen. That's a no fielder, though. That's okay. Why? I'll tell you why. There's the 3-2. We have 30 on it, but let's mark the 5 first. That's going to win 42. We're going to do what we always do here on this channel. Take the 42, bring the 30 down from the 6, take it to 42. Take the number that was hit to 50, and we're going to rack 10. But let's bring that little gambit up again because we like it. We like it. We've hit it 5 times tonight, but we have not hit the third level, which is 28 on a C&E. We have not hit that yet. But we've hit the $6 C&E and then the $16 C&E back to back 4 times tonight. Oh, that was a high throw. Oh, Old Bay Bushel. Hello. How you been? I'm not on it, but you know what? It just makes me excited that I hit it. I don't know why. I really got excited there for a second, and I have no bet on the 10. I am a moron. All right, mark the 10. Let's get some reds for the green. Pick up our hardways. We'll do a $10 field bet. Quarter behind the pass line. And we're ready to go. We are ready to go. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. We're all ready to go. Talking crazy because it's Monday night. That wasn't even close to the hook. And it's back-to-back Old Bay bushels. Back-to-back. Back-to-back hard 10. Wow. At least we placed something on the 10. Well, the hard 10. Anyway. But this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to try to hit the field and the hard 10 so that I could grab the 10 and I could also grab the 4 for a quarter each. And we still have a field bet. Let's keep the field bet out there. Let's see if Chiro's still with us. And K Fisher has hit the parlay of the day. Pretty awesome. Oh, it was almost too tall to call, but the dice came out of the rack, spun a little bit, came back out on the table, and it's going to be a 6-4 easy 10. The real casino would count it, so I have to count it. All right, we're going to lose the hard 10. We're going to win 50 up top for 1. There's our VIG. Should we power press it? Yeah, I think we should power press it. Let's get some reds. Oh, did we also win in the field? We did win in the field. There's reds for the quarter. Let's take the hard 10 to 15. Let's remove our field. Let's go back to our gambit, $6 C&E. And we're going to rack the red. Here we go. Oh, did I not put it in there? That was a 6-4 10 easy. Right? That was a 6-4 10 easy, wasn't it? Yeah. Wait a minute. Help me out, everybody. Let me look at Crapsee real quick. Yeah, we had a hard 10 when I had nothing on it. Then I added the field for 5. We hit a hard 10 again. I won 35 plus the field bet. And that's when I took the 10 to 75. Or no. Is that when I added added, that's when I added 25 to the 10, and we took, yeah, help me out, guys, if that's right. Hard 10, and then a soft 10, 6-4. Thank you. I thought so. Okay. All right. So we're good. We're good. Here we go. Thank you, Jerry. All right. Here we go. Locking you out. Plus, I have a soft 10 on top here when I put the dice down, so I wouldn't have done that, you know. Here we go. And there's a 5-1 mixer, the 6 easy. Haven't had a 6 in a while. Thank you, Larry, for also confirming. Appreciate it. There's a 6 easy. I was losing my mind for a second. Now we're going to lose the C&E and the hard 6. We have 42 up top. That's going to win 50 for 1. Let's go ahead and take it to 90. Bring our C&E back up. And we'll take off the hard 10, put it on the hard 6. And we need to mark the 6. Here we go. I think I was flipped out earlier because we hit 3 10s in a row. I don't normally do that. And we got an ace deuce, 3 craps. So we hit our C&E. That's level 1. We already have the ace deuce covered in the bonus. That's a C&E for 3 on the C, 3 on the E. That's going to win 18. We're going to go ahead and take it now to $16, level 2. We'll bring 8 back to the rack. So now our C&E is 8 on the C, 8 on the E. And look who showed up. She loves to stir up trouble. It's not hard versus soft. It's hard like difficult versus easy. Yeah, we'll go to Atlantic City, because Atlantic City, you say, give me the inside easies, and they're like, huh? What? They call them softs. That's why I probably said that. But I say the 6-3 soft 9, which isn't even a real thing. All right, here we go. Locking you out. And we have a too tall to call. Dice went into the rack. This is a no roll. That's a no roll. Sir, you cannot pick him up with the opposite hand. Thank you. Only with your right hand.
I found this on the web.
Siri, shh. Quiet. Dang.
Okay.
You don't have to acknowledge it. Shut up. It's like having a second wife. Here we go. Whoa, dice off the table. Last time we asked for same dice and we got crapped on. So we are going to screw that. Let's go with the remaining 4 we got. Oh, we got 3 on the... We don't like the other one. Oh, we got 1, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the square pair. They'll take us anywhere. Screw that dice that landed on the floor. I am fully aware this is our 3rd attempt at chucking the dice. So we're doing the best we can. Here we go. And what do you know? It's a 6-1-7 out. Why? Because the dice hit the hook and then went all the way to the other hook. So grabbing the same dice, grabbing a different dice, doesn't give a shit in this world. Not at Craps. Craps does not give a shit. All right, we 7'd out. Let's not be crappy Crappersons out about it. Let's take it like a man. Take it on the chin. We've had some really good rolls tonight. Puck comes off. We are down to just this. Our short stack is 83 strong. What can we do with 83? Let's go ahead and get reds for the 50 in green. All right, 5-5-5. We'll go 15 pass line. 15 world bet. Let's go 18-6-8. That leaves us $7. Let's do a $6 C&E with $1 in the rack. And we're at 63 rolls. It's almost 10 o'clock. This will be the last shooter. Last shooter tonight. Oh, we have a suggestion coming in. Hold on. Let's go to the peanut gallery. K Fisher said it's hard shell and soft shell. There is no easy shell. That's right. I love that. Nobody's trying to catch me on top, so I'm just watching. That's what Jerry says. Same thing in casinos in Vegas. Hop the easies. Huh? That's right. Anthony King says, suggestion, Old Bay, when the dice go off the table, allow us to turn all our bets off. Yeah. There you go. If you say 6 easy way, they will understand. No, they don't understand in Atlantic City. They don't. Hey, Jen was on the all when I hit it. Nice. Nice job. All right, this is the last shooter. We are on the come out. We're trying to get some glory. With the 8s, we've been hitting 8s. There we go. Hey, square pair. That's how we started the whole night, was with a square pair. 8 will be the point. Mark the 8. I don't know what happened here, but let's fix that. All right, 8 is the point. Let's move the 15 over to the 9. We're going to lose the C&E and the world bet. What do we got? We got $4. Hey, we can do a C&E for $4. All right, here we go. Locking you all out. Oh, you watched the roll, but you weren't on it. And Larry says that's just because they are special, meaning the dealers in Atlantic City. Yes, they are. They are special. They also yell at you too much. You should have told me that when I was a... You know what? I just thought of it. Like, literally just thought of it. So, fuck off. Here we go. And there's a hard 4, the double deuce. And that's for Ian, double deuce dice. Again, back-to-back hard ways. And I believe we've had hard 8, hard 4 back-to-back once earlier this evening. But we were on the hard 4 then. We were not on the hard 4 just now. We didn't win anything. We're actually going to lose the C&E. The only way we can win is a 6, 8, or a 9. And we're not chasing numbers, so we'll see what happens. Can we make any money off these reds? The set of choice, Craig, if you're talking about tonight, George, however the dice land, the left die I'm keeping the way it comes back to me, and then I'm just changing the right die to make the all 7 set. So it's constantly changing. So I have no set all 7 set dice set, if you understand what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Wow. Isn't that interesting? We just 7'd out. We just 7'd out. It was the shortest of short rolls. And that's because I went too far towards the center with my throw. I'm trying to hit this area right here, and I hit here. And they rolled to the left, and it was a 6-1, 7-oucher. All right, so we lost our short stack, which our short stack, by the way, was around, if you remember, was around $278 of short stack, which is fine. That's what we played with. We were willing to lose our short stack because we had already made profit. And here we go. There's our $1,000. That was our starting bankroll. We profited tonight $1,500. So we actually more than doubled our buy-in, which is awesome. I'll take it any day of the week. And I hope to do it again because I really like throwing this. This all 7 set is definitely the only set I am going to use forever and a day if I'm shooting at my local casino, which is super freaking bouncy. I don't like I've tried all different positions at the table. I suck. This may be the only dice set that is going to be worthy of me betting on myself. All right. Let's go back over here. You can see me in camera. Peace. Thank you for joining me tonight. I really appreciate everybody. This was a small session. I didn't go very much. I only went 66 rolls. We went how many shooters tonight? 5 shooters, which is average number of shooters, but we hit it off with the first 2. The first 2 were 28 rolls and 20 rolls back to back. The first 2 shooters. We already made our 1,500 goal. Well, we didn't really have a goal. Let's be honest. We were hoping we would double our bankroll, which we did. After the second shooter, in which we hit the ATS, and we almost hit the ATS on shooter number 1. We only needed the 10. Couldn't get it. Second shooter, we started off with the 10. And from there, we hit the all on shooter number 2 in 20 rolls, which is pretty awesome. We made $1,500 in profit. We tucked it away, played with a 278 short stack over the last 3 shooters. And the last 3 shooters, unfortunately, were all short rolls. That happens. That is reality of realities. But I want to thank you all for coming and playing. Again, this is a regular live, so I am going to promote myself a little bit. If you've seen it all night right here, it's the Old Bay mug. Old Bay. Old Bay mug. Coffee hot. Love it. Get it at the store. The store is available, the OBC collection. I'll show you when we go over to Crapsee over here, because we want to see who won in Crapsee. Let's see who won in Crapsee. Look at that. Let's go over to Crapsee. Let's go to the leaderboard first, because we had a lot of people make a lot of money. Lionheart 2024, that's Jerry Mitchell from Georgia. He made $74,000 on just the $5,000 original buy-in. Nobody in the top 10 had a rebuy. Big Money was second with $60,000 plus. Mike Dice, third place, $40,000. Dice Whisperer number 1, Kevin Scott, 27,000 plus. Lou, he went to the cage early because he hit early at 25,000 plus on just his buy-in of 5,000. L. Payton 34 hit 20,000. Setro Jolie, I hope I'm saying that right, 15,000 in the 7th spot. Cadillac Jack in the 8th spot at 13,000 plus. Zoom at 9, almost 10 grand in the 9th spot. And rounding out the top 10 was Coffeeland, no rebuy at 6,500 plus. Look at this roll distribution. Is this crazy or what? With all the rolls, the 5 was over probability, the 3 was over probability, and the 8s were insane. Now, I'll be honest, you just saw that number go from 14 8s down to 9 because a lot of those 8s were establishing the point. But even with the puck on, 9 8s over probability, the 5 was over probability, so was the 4 and the 3. Pretty awesome, pretty cool. I love it when you can disrupt the pyramid. So let's go back over here. Again, the OBC collection is available, up and running. We've already had a shirt sold. We've had the mug. I bought the mug, I'll be honest. It's an awesome mug. Coffee stays hot. We also have 2 levels if you'd like to become a member. Let's go back over to the camera. If you'd like to become a member, we have 2 levels, the steam crab level and the soft crab level. The steam crab is the higher of the 2 levels. None of the levels go over $3.99. Just if you want to help support the channel. And if you also want to help support the channel on a non-D8 table night, you can use one of these 4 ways: PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Buy Me a Coffee. If you like the content you're seeing and you like the entertainment value you're getting, think about supporting me in any which way you can. I appreciate everybody. Let's go back over here, say our final goodbyes. Again, I want to thank you everybody for coming out on a Monday night. Please join me tomorrow night for D8 Table Season 6, Day 2, where we will be asking for your donations. Pretty hardcore because that's what we do. Just to let you know, we've already made $550 this season in Season 6 of the D8 Table. So that'll continue tomorrow night for Day 2. We have all these sessions leading us all the way up into October for the D8 Table. Come join us tomorrow night. It's going to be early. I've had a lot of requests because the presidential debate is tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. So some people want to watch that. So I'm just being respectful. I'm not picking, I don't get political on here. But I'm going to start the show tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern instead of 8 o'clock. So we'll get our 2 hours in because we are trying to reach our 72 roll goal per show. But thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to walk all the way over here to the other side just to tell you my usual, when you're at your tables, season your play. You all have a great night. Thank you for joining me. I didn't get to see everybody in the chat saying goodbyes and thank yous, and I appreciate all of you. I'll put something in the chat for myself, but you all have a great night, and I will talk to you later.